I don't know which episode this is, but it is on my mind at the moment, and I can speak on it a little bit. I apologize if this one's short. This was a passing moment on my mind, so I gotta come back to how I was feeling back then and how I'm feeling now. But what is on my mind at the moment is tests, and I've been being tested a lot, and I've been being reminded of some tests that I've failed, and I'm definitely, or sorry, I was reminded of some tests that I've passed, and then I've been going through tests that I've been failing low key, like I can't even lie. So what I wanted to say about tests specifically is, sorry for not looking at, I apologize for not looking at the camera, but what I wanted to say about tests specifically was they're there for a reason. It's not just about the result. It's about, how you came to the result and what you're gonna come to, what result you would come to being you are tested again. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, and one of my friends, he feels, he downs on himself a little bit, not too much, but he feels like, and I do the same thing. He feels as if he's not as, or he's failing, or he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And a message that I would have to him, and what I have to myself, I think I did say this to him the other day, is that tests are for not just to see where you are, but to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like you man, like regardless, like think about it like this, right? Say, pop quiz. That's the word. Say your teacher gave you a pop quiz, right? Meaning it's a pop quiz. It's a surprise test. But now say that pop quiz is on the next lesson, not the lessons you've been learning previously. The next lesson. So he's seeing where you're at before he shows you what you're supposed to do. He's seeing what you can do, and by I'm saying the teacher, or you can dissect that analogy and give it to God. He's seeing where you're at before, you feel me? So he's seeing where you at, and you fail that test, or you pass it, regardless of the results of the test. The purpose of the test was to see where you were at. Even if it was a test on the lesson. But if it's a test that's not on the lesson, then guess what you just did? You got the lesson. That was the lesson. That's the start of the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Now you know. Now when you see the multiple choice and it's like A, B, C, or D, you were like, okay, I chose C last time, but B was the answer. You know what I'm saying? If you got the answer key after the test. You feel me? But like, that's how I feel about tests. And I've never been one to beat myself up. I said that in a video prior. But now I'm really understanding that, like, the things that are happening to me are to kind of show me what is going to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being tested on the test or the lesson. I can't put it in a better way. Like, for me, it's like baby steps. You know what I'm saying? It's baby steps. It's seeing where you're at. Okay, so you can't walk. All right, then you need to practice walking. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't walk. All right, then we can move on to skipping. You feel me? For me, my tests, I passed. Like, I passed a lot of tests, and I failed a lot of tests. Recently, I've been failing tests. I don't want to get too personal, but I could do better. And I know better. And that's another thing that is tough. Like, me and my friend can agree on this, that once you know better, if you don't do better, then that's the end. You feel me? Like, God doesn't give you grace for God will give you grace for ignorance, I'm sure. But if you're not ignorant to it, then I'm sure he won't give you grace. Like, I say I'm sure, but I'm not him. But you know what I mean. Excuse me. I hope to speak better as I continue. I'm working on my speech. Hopefully, and my inflection, whatever the word is, inflection, whatever. But yeah, that's the stuff. You know what I'm saying? We all getting tested. I hope you pass your test. I hope you realize when you're being tested. I hope you take the results of the test and what you felt while going through the test with you in the future to the next test and the more tests, and you apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the main goal of teachers, or it should have been, is the word apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? You take whatever you learn and apply it. Do not know better and not do better. You cannot know better and do bad. It's, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's perfect. You're going to get tested and you're not going to know the answer and you're going to get it wrong. But now you know what's right and what's wrong, and you have to do right from there. And that is what's in my mind at the moment. I'm talking to me and talking to you. You feel me? We all got some ways to improve. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and freestyle for this last. Nah, I'm just playing. So go ahead. Yeah, have a great day. It was Juneteenth. Man, I put the dates on these videos, so don't clown me when you understand/see that in the video I made right before this one, I said it was the third video, even though this was supposed to be the third video. Like, one of them is the third video and one is not. And that's all I know. But the fourth one was also planned. The other one I made was the fifth one. So we gonna figure it out. What I do know is that I was talking and maybe I said it's this and it's that. It might not be, but we will figure it out. It's 7 minutes now. I do gotta go. Welcome into my mind at the moment. I really appreciate y'all for being here. The date will be the same, but I will try to get right with the scheduling. If you have any suggestions for the scheduling, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see this twice a week, 3 times a week, thrice a week, you know what I'm saying? Once a week. If you want to see it on Monday and Thursday, if you want to see it Tuesdays and Fridays, if you want to see it Saturday, Thursday, and Monday, like, if you have any suggestions, I think Monday, Thursday, Saturday sounds good. And, this helps me. And if it helps you, let me know, man. I would appreciate any feedback, whether positive or not. I am here to learn and pass the test. You feel me? But yeah, have a good one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you didn't, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You could come see me. We could talk about it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for showing up. I'm just playing. I'm not violent. But yeah. Enjoy. And enjoy the rest of your day.